Shabbat Shalom, everyone. This week's portion, the portion of Chukat, the law, in the literal translation. We're talking about the red heifer, but we're talking also about the beginning of the 40th year to their wanderings in the desert. And here we're skipping about 38 years from the second year in the desert to the 40th year. And what is happening now is that the children of Israel are going into the land of Israel. The whole generation that left Egypt perished and died in the sin of the spies. And those that survived are going to go now into the land of Israel. And there it happens. The sister of Moses and Aaron dies. Her name is Miriam. And the people of Israel start complaining. According to the Midrash, it's very simple. She was responsible for a miraculous well that you can draw water from. And now when she's gone, the water is gone, and they are complaining. But we wanted today combine or investigate more into this connection between Miriam and the complaints of the people of Israel. The Abarbanel, 15th century commentator, has a beautiful insight. When Miriam, the sister of Moses and Aaron, dies, he claims that the Israelites' sin is that they did not give condolences. Imagine yourself, the big prophetess, Miriam, dies, one that left with them Egypt and brought them almost to the land of Israel. And they not even offering their condolences to Moses and Aaron. That's a great sin. That's a great insensitivity that the Israelites have. All they're concerned about is their well-being and their water. And that's the great sin of the Israelites. From that, I take one step further. Why were the Israelites so insensitive? And here we come to a psychological term called blaming the victim. Blaming the victim is a phenomenon where someone feels guilty from the inside or feels fear from something that is outside of him. He decides to blame the victim in order to distance himself from the phenomenon that he experiences. And here, the people of Israel, imagine they're almost there in the land of Israel. And the three shepherds, as the Gemara calls them, and as the prophet Zechariah calls them, the three shepherds, Miriam, Moses, and Aaron, are supposed to bring them to the land of Israel. And they feel safe. They survived 40 years in the desert. And there it happened. Miriam dies. So great fear comes and washes them. What are they going to do about it? They can either face their fear, face their guilt, maybe they have sinned, or they can just throw or project their fear onto someone else. And that's what they do in the case of Moses and Aaron. They don't go and give condolences. They distance themselves from Moses and Aaron, saying, maybe it's your fault. Maybe it's your fault that you're wandering so much in the desert that you have killed your sister. Stop wandering in the desert. But this is some kind of a projection that they have. And the Torah is teaching us very simply. Don't project your fears. Don't project your guilt on someone else. Face the consequences. And show some empathy towards people. In our day and age, same thing. Something happens to people. And instead of giving your empathy, giving your condolences, being together in unity with sufferings of others, you want to distance yourself. And the best way to do it, so-called, is blame the victim. The Torah tells us, do not do that. Show empathy, show sympathy to the one that is suffering the most. Shabbat Shalom.